Senator Mike Rounds joins us from South Dakota. Senator, good to have you. As things stand now, are you a no on this stimulus measure?
As things stand right now, I am a no. And I think the vast majority of the Republicans, if not all of the Republicans, will be a no. This is a $1.9 trillion increase in our national debt. Republicans had offered a reasonable expectation saying we've already got $1 trillion, which has not been spent yet from our December proposal. Let's talk a little bit about what's in the 1.9. You just heard some of the items that are in there. This is not a pandemic relief effort. This is a giveaway to a lot of left-wing causes.
So they're going to try by hook or crook, it sounds like, Senator, to find a way, parliamentary-wise, that they can build this hike in the minimum wage to $15 into it by presumably making it a tax issue, a way for corporations that are of a significant size to pay at least $15. Therein makes it passable in a reconciliation measure. It gets a little into the weeds, I apologize, but how likely is that to happen, to be included in this package when it gets to the Senate?
I think it will be a real challenge for them to include it because of two things. First of all, under the rules that we have, it does have to be basically a tax or an expenditure type of direction to a committee. But the second piece is we already know that not all of the Democrats are on board either. And so in a 50-50 divided Senate to begin with, they can't lose any votes at all and pass this under reconciliation. They've got their work cut out for them. Look, they're going to get something done. They're going to find a way to get their Democrats all together to pass it. It's one of the reasons why we talk about every single vote in the United States Senate being critical. But when you start talking about what we offered, we said we wanted it to be targeted and specific. This particular proposal is not targeted. It is not specific.
You know, you're one of the more prominent Republicans not at CPAC. Why not?
Look, I'm from South Dakota. When I get a chance to come home, I come home. I try to get back home every single week. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of entertaining speakers down there. I think the United States Senate is going to be very well represented, a lot by people that are looking at moving to a different office. I said, look, I came here to represent my people here in South Dakota. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to do my best to work in the United States Senate.
You know, Senator, a lot of the speakers have been bashing fellow Republicans. Liz Cheney's name has come up, Mitch McConnell's, Mitt Romney. They apparently have abandoned Ronald Reagan's 11th commandment, thou shalt not speak ill of fellow Republicans. On any level, does that worry you?
I think whatever civil war people have tried to create within the Republican Party, I think it's time to end it if it was there to begin with. You know, the principles that bind us together, the principles that Abraham Lincoln talked about, the principles that Ronald Reagan talked about bind us yet. And when we start talking about lower taxes, about having a competitive economy, about keeping our unemployment low, about having conservative judges, those are things that bind us together along with the vast majority of the American public. That's what will bind us together in the 2022 election cycle. And as long as we focus on those things that keep us together, we're going to be fine. We'll bring this party together. If we want to beat up on each other, then we've got problems. I don't think it does anybody any good to be speaking ill of other Republicans.
Senator Rounds, very good seeing you again. Enjoy your beautiful state. A little cold this time of year, but thank you again.